Alright, so here today we got some pretty cool stuff to talk about. If you don't already know, yes, this game has a roll ticket system. This is a system that a lot of people are against, or, they kind of like. Depends on what side you are on. But you want to ask, or you want to know, how do I get more roll tickets? That's currently the question that's been asked to me a lot, so I thought I'd answer that question. I'll give you all the ways to do it, the math of how many you actually get, and all that information in this video. So leave a like, subscribe up. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. We officially cracked 22,000 subscribers, so I appreciate all of you. Let's jump into it, and again, let me know any more guides you want to see in the future. I got a lot of videos planned, so I will help you out with some Ultra Rumble stuff here, so be prepared. The game has been a blast, and I hope you've been having fun too. So again, like and sub helps out a ton. Let's hop over here first. We'll talk about the menu tab, right? Because over here we have the login bonus. The login bonus is going to be pretty cool. You have the premium side over here, which will give you summons, which again, make sure you are taking care of that also. But here, this is the important thing. They did promise us constantly we'll be getting a special login bonus here and there throughout the game's time. So again, this will be a thing that pops up. It'll be a special event where it gives you some summons and some other stuff that they also plan. Realize that this currency in the middle here on day 4, that is the currency for also purchasing summon tickets, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But yes, this gives us 3 spins, not that bad. Again, I don't like the idea of how they did it. If they just had 3 tickets and each 1 ticket is a spin, I like that. People think like, oh my god, 30 tickets, no freaking way. No, that's 3 pulls, not 30 pulls, because in the gacha mentality, it's sometimes a little bit weird, right? So people are like, oh my god, I got so many freaking pulls from that. It's only, yeah, it's weird, but let's just keep going. Let's keep going, all right? Beyond that, that's what you have. The login bonus being this premium side, and then the regular one, which they promise they're going to kick up constant special logins, so be prepared for that. After that, what do you have? You have missions. You have the daily tab, the weekly tab, the seasonal tab, special event. Ones that give it to you will be daily, weekly, and special. That's all we care for. That's mainly the kind of look at. Every single day, make sure before reset you are taking care of your dailies, just like a gacha game. You have to go and get these ones over here. So you have a ticket over here, and you have a ticket over here. Again, I don't like how they've done this entire idea of not telling you how many tickets are behind it, because I'm like, oh, 1 ticket? That's terrible. I claimed it. It's not 1 ticket. Actually, this one over here on the bottom is 3 tickets. This one at the top over here being the middle one is 2 tickets. That is going to be 5 tickets a day. You times that by, let's say, 30 days in a month. That is about, let's say, 150 of these summons, which means 1.5 big pulls, right? Being 1 multi and 5 singles, right? That's kind of what it looks like, which is pretty good. If you don't know what a multi is, I'm talking about multi-summon being 100 pulls at one time. So again, I'll be referring to that in this video. Just keep that in mind. But there you go. Very simple. 5 a day. 150 a month. It's not bad, but again, it's only 1 freaking multi, or 1.5 multis a month, which I wish it was more, but it's not. So beyond that, we also have the weeklies. Weeklies have 4 drops in the weekly tab. You have 1 over here, you have 2 over here, you have 3 over here, and you have 4 over here. Does that mean you have 4 tickets? No, that means you have 4 different amounts of tickets, right? First, I have a few screenshots here. I want to make this abundantly clear. If my facts are incorrect, just go and quote me in the comments, and I will try to pin that comment to update this. So right now in the video, if you're watching, scroll down, check the pinned comment. If there isn't anything pinned, that means I was mostly correct. So if anything incorrect, pin comment. But what I can tell you for certain right now, so if we go over here, this one over here will grant you, guess how many? Again, not 1, it is 10. You'll get 10 summons over here, which is basically 1 pull. The screenshot over here will tell it to you for a fact. We'll go down here to the second one. The second one will guarantee you 15, which is not bad actually. So far, that's 2.5 pulls per week additional. Again, I wish there were more. Simply put, I do wish there were more. I do kind of hope for, if they were to implement new systems, just a little bit more on the daily summon side of things, but we'll see what happens. But beyond that, going down here to the next one, this one will also grant you 15. So altogether so far, 15 plus 15 be 30, and then that extra 10 being 40. Now, just so you know, I don't have a screenshot for the last one over here being the final ticket you can get in the weeklies. I can confirm for you from a lot of people that showed this to me and told me this. Again, no screenshot though, so I'm sorry. Fact check me if I'm wrong. Pin comment will tell it to you. But this one gives you 20. So 20, 15, 15. Altogether, that's going to add you up to 50. Plus that 10 is 60. So you are getting 60 a week. You times that by basically 4. Again, keep that in mind, because 60, or rather, sorry, 4 weeks in a month. That's kind of how it goes. I think you know that. So that's 240, right? That is about 2.4 multis a month given to you just like that. Now you add that 150 that was given to you, again, from just the dailies and weekly system. That is about, a little bit less than, 4 multis a month. So if you were to say, and let's go with the I don't think it's reality though. I think that the pity does expire, but let's just talk if it doesn't. That means it will take you, for just the dailies and weekly system, an insane amount of time to get what you're looking for, being a character, correct? It will take you 5 to 6 months to unlock 1 character. Again, the character ticket system is pretty good, but again, if you're just sitting there unlikely pulling no dupes, I wonder what happens to you because you have to purchase character tickets, and that might also harm you in the later kind of part of the game. But there is other systems that exist, but that's not the only one, but just realize that. Again, if you like that system, you're more than welcome to. I'm not, again, a fan of it. Do hope for more in the future as the time progresses. Again, JP players are very furious with a lot of the mechanics in the game, being that it's a lot of low currency, so they are begging for more. We'll see if that actually happens. But yeah, when JP kind of says anything, the JP player base for this game is huge. Curious if they get a nice little fix here. So we'll see. But again, for the last one, don't know the number. It's around what I got already, 40. The last one was about, can be 20, right? Because it can't be less than 15. It doesn't make any sense. So if it's 20, that's pretty good. If it's 50, damn, I don't believe it. But imagine though. We'll see. So again, pinned comment will have to help me with that. Seasonal, you won't get anything here other than crystals. Crystals can translate into currency, so do keep that in mind. Special won't give you anything. Event will be pretty kind of easy to go through. You go through all the missions, then you go over here to event, you go to event shop, you will then go over here to the right, and you can purchase these crystals. These crystals, again, will translate into actually purchasing good things. So it's not being purchased here. First, you go over here to license. So as soon as you get crystals, one of the first purchases you should make beyond the premium login is this, purchase license. If I were to purchase this license, I am getting a whopping 110 pulls, which is a lot, by the way, and I am getting my basic investment reinvested back to me, or re-given to me, being 4,500 in the crystals on the right there. So again, I'm purchasing this for 4,800. I am losing, theoretically, 300 crystals, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm walking away, first off, with 110 free summons, and again, for the cost of 300, basically. Correct? But I'm also getting 3 skins, a bunch of other rewards, which is always welcome. But yes, I will consider these free pulls. I do not want to hear anyone say that these aren't free pulls because you're getting free currency. What are you going to do with that currency? Maybe you want to go over here and get the 110 free things. You also, on the free side of things, so let's say you don't want to buy the battle pass, all good. You will still get a nice whopping 40 roll tickets, being 4 singles that you can get. And over there on the hero crystal side of things, you get 300. So this is an option. Again, it depends on what you want to do. You also have this being the entire special one, which, by the way, I think that beyond the launch, this won't be a thing, so don't count this as an infinite thing, count this as a finite thing. If we were to do the math real quick, on the first day we get 10, on the second day we get 20, on the third day we get, is there a view that shows all the rewards you get? Is there a way to just do that? No, right? Okay. But we're at 20, we're at 40 now, 10 over here, so 40, plus again now 60 altogether, now 90 altogether. Beyond that, you now have, was it 130? You now have 180, you now have, damn, so it's just, what, 2.3? So 230 altogether is what I counted, unless I did my math poorly. Could have done that. But for the most part, there's 2 full multis in here, which isn't bad. Again, it will take you a long time to get to this point. They did buff it, so now like a month-ish plus to get over to the All Might tier, or like the 29 tier. But that is also there on the summon side of things. You have the shop, which is an option. There are these bundles over here, so you can purchase for 8,000 one full multi. Over here on the ticket side of things, you can purchase 100 for 1 ticket, being again basic, what is it, flat out 1,000 entirely for a multi. So just keep that in mind. Also, that is currently what it looks like. Basically, if you were to look at it, or sorry, for a single, sorry for a single, because you need 10 for a single. But here's the discount. So again, you can purchase 2 of these, rather purchase this than purchase the ticket. Purchase this flat out, because you're saving 4,000 altogether for if you purchase 2. But yeah, beyond that, really, there is no other system in the game that grants you summons. Just like that, you have the login, you have the premium login, you have the missions, you have the license area, you have the event area, which is translating hero crystals, the crystals, into the tickets, roll tickets, right? That's how that's going to go. So again, for the most part, that's really it. There is no way to grind infinitely to do anything. It's dailies, it is weeklies, and that's it. So again, that's what it currently looks like on the roll system, unless they add a new feature into the game. There is information about new roles coming soon, but I do wonder how those release and how those end up being. For the most part, though, there is a lot of currency floating around, but again, over the time as the thing progresses, and smaller things like those, for example, the special, that gives you a lot as that time dries up. What happens if there's not a constant abundance in logins? Yes, the roll currency is kind of low. So again, I do hope for some adjustments there, but JP has been begging for it because they're not a fan of the system. So I do wonder if that actually is going to come through with some fixes. They did listen right away and fix the XP thing, which was a big problem for JP also. So I wonder, are they going to adjust anything here, give some more summons, or is this pretty much it? But yes, that's been it for me. Catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. Those are all the ways to get hero tickets as of right now, and what you need to know about them. Pretty simple, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.